calling comes in. Here's where the tally marks end, but I can't tell you where to start. But don't you wanna hear about my day? But don't you wanna know which of my visions are my way? But don't you wanna know a couple things that I probably shouldn't say? I find that sometimes I'm a funny guy, equipping them with the crowd. It's all a bit on the fly. Then it's finally on. Then it's finally on. Then it's finally on. To words like that are just a little. Hold on, wait just a fucking second. Was it just something I invented? Had you really meant it? Don't you wanna know a couple things? I find that sometimes I just can't sleep right. A bitch needs to get some rest on this long flight. Been a week since it's been a tough time to head to the beach, to leave no trace. Thank God that there's still some life you face. I worry sometimes, where have you gone? I'm not myself, but you're still displaced. A glass of water to cool my nerves. Oh, I got her. You think you're clever, I figured you out, but I got nothing to do with it. That's all a long, long time ago, at least by my schedule. Gone to the dawn, the song for the yawn, if I heard correctly. Don't you wanna hear about my day? Don't you wanna know which of my visions are my way? Don't you wanna know a couple things that I probably shouldn't say? Don't you wanna hear about my friends? Don't you wanna know which of my long lost fears remain? But don't you wanna know a couple things that I'm not gonna say?
Tonight, find your place to run and hide. Fall asleep, wake up dirty inside. Sunset glows in the natural light. All of us laying on the grass tonight. Find your place to run and hide. You'll never get the nerve to go outside. And what about those things you do? And what about that pile in the corner? And what of it? I have no idea what I'm doing. A funny little whisper, a funny little friend, a funny little event you can't see again. It's all down in the hollow. It's so far, far, far away. Now you lost your color. It's all in the sand, all innocent and bright. But this isn't a caution, this isn't a warning sign. You still got a smile on your face, and that's just fine. Fading colors catch your eyes, no use crying over them tonight. Find your place to run and hide. Fall asleep, wake up dirty inside. The sunset glows in a natural light. All of us laying on the grass tonight. Find your place to run and hide. You'll never get the nerve to go outside. I've got an idea that'll make your eyes pop out. writes its own melodies for me. 20 makes for a feeling on my knee. Nothing in the center's just a cutout. You kicked out. Back of the room, panoramic scene. I thought it was cold, I forgot it was cold. The water dripping down on the inside of my soul. Please, I got a feeling. Please, please, I need meaning. 2 more steps to too late, but at least I'm breathing. Tick tock, I keep feeling how the clock stops. Make a log of how the monster in the pot flops. Feeling short-winded in a big world, but my vision stays tinted with a swirl. It's a great new expedition where the least is my ambition. At least that's my mission. At least I'm not bitching. Truth is, it's just too heavy. The skin feels like sparkles. I'm not very fleshy, please don't get startled. Big day, you may see prey. Look in the mirror and see its face. Not safe for the little of your least favorite things mixed in just to make your mind say, make your mind say, make your mind up. I don't need a lecture from you. I don't need your mixture of an unsafe worldview. I don't need you to poke through my brain, to look through my things, but maybe you're not doing anything. Surrounded on all sides by an idle force, I'm outnumbered by the soldiers of the white horse. Nobody here's looking though. They can't see my skin singing in the night. I thought it was cold, I forgot it was cold. The water dripping down on the inside of my soul. Please, I got a feeling. Please, please, I need meaning. 2 more steps to too late, but at least I'm breathing. I thought it was cold, I felt a new feeling that wasn't the cold. A chilly night makes it just feel like they're falling, but none of my face when I think that I'm falling. I wipe them up, but there's no more. I ran out a long time ago. There's not a key to this door. I'm putting this ball on the floor, 'cause I'm just a little messed up. Feel like I gotta fess up. This is a test, but I follow you, I follow you. I'm scared of you, I'm scared of you. Only because of the view. I'm perfectly running through. My only cue is I don't know how you knew. But you really didn't know anything, did you? I melt into the couch and all I find is mildew. Finally off the shit, but I'm just back into my queue. Face is freezing solid, I get icy looks. A blanket's not enough, I look like meat up on a hook. Documentary and crack open a book. The fountain still drips. I thought it was cold, I forgot it was cold. The water dripping down on the inside of my soul. Please, I got a feeling. Please, please, I need meaning. 2 more steps to too late, but at least I'm breathing. Love me if I felt alive? Would you still love me if I was snowed and taught? Would you still love me if my lips fell off? Would you still love to hold my hand and run? Wouldn't you just love to see my crying win? I'm telling you, see, my frostbite made me thin. Is this just a chill or did my body shake? Is this just my head or did you give me sake? Wouldn't you just want a little bad taste? Wouldn't you get mad to see a figure pass your face? Would you still love me if the truth stings? Would you still love me if I see things? was a moment I had felt like there was a hand I had been dealt. The gears started turning, my mind was returning. With all my friends we hit the road. They were just things we had to know. Past all the markets, all into the darkness. Driving around the old patches of concrete, forgot our old names, who we was old legends now. Connections we make are the visions we complete, a mark on the map where the info is found. But when we arrive, there's no secret that's hidden, just a dusty old frame with a picture of me. But who else is here that my mind finds forbidden? And why is my face contorted many degrees? So please let's break down the whole town until we find out what's going on in our world now. For now, just feel fine in the moonlight. I'll come out tonight when the clock strikes 5 million a.m. I said let's break down the whole town until we find out what's going on in our world now. For now, just feel fine in the moonlight. We'll come out tonight when the clock strikes 5 million a.m. There's shooting pain in the lower left rib, and that's real. Said you don't know what I'm talking about, but you're wrong. There's a hole in the skull, and it all comes out, and that's real. Said you don't know what I'm talking about, but you're wrong. Come on down the slide. it takes a lot from my life. The words flow. There's always a name where you're from, and always others that'll fill in. Made a wish won't be long. When are you gonna hear my song? It's still spring. This is a poem of unforgettable tellings of every story known. I don't know if you can hear me sob. In quiet silence I figured everything out, but I saw too much. The meadow, the rain, and the heat wave between heaven and earth. There were you, there in the deed of them. Dream of words in print. Take me on a day trip, you my friend. When will you go back to the I've been gone. Where'd you go? For the best that it didn't carry on. Ghost came home, but you didn't know. Just a couple hundred body lights before dawn. My soul soars, flying in the sky. I've got a little info that'll let you go. I finally realized the fault ain't mine. I'm just a little too nice. And I walk tonight under the cover of sight. And I curse tonight. Then I ask the sun for daylight. And I walk tonight, covering the canvas with a splash of white. And I saw tonight, but the chances were only mine. And I walk tonight under the cover of sight. And I curse tonight. Then I ask the sun for daylight. And I walk tonight, covering the canvas with a splash of white. And I saw tonight, but the chances were only mine. Close that door. It's time I get it and make the chapter done. You go sing welcome. Get out from under the floor. It took a long time, but I think that I won. I feel a lot better. It's hard to be a friend, at least when the things that you hate are still fun. A stroke of the paintbrush, and still I'm untouched. I forgot all the things that happened, except one. So I walk tonight under the cover of sight. And I curse tonight. Then I ask the sun for daylight. And I walk tonight, covering the canvas with a splash of white. And I saw tonight, but the chances were only mine. And I walk tonight, tonight, but the chances were only mine.
Won't you call me by our favorite names? There's several I know good, but I'd settle down on whatever you like. Running at the void with love and love and love and love and love. What am I for when I don't want more? I just wanna take a minute to say I get it. I just found a sacred analog and now I know what to do. I want to walk through you so far down, down around and never, never be found. I'm not off the deep end. You can see right through me. I'm nobody. There is nothing to me. I'm nobody. I'm just an expression. I'm never aware. A visual question mark in the air. Pass right by or through me. I'm nobody. I used to worry about it. One time I went to see a psychiatrist. I said there must be a way out. He said, you are a way out. He said if you were any further out, you wouldn't be here at all. Well, what's my trouble, Doc? I said. Well, he said, I think your trouble is... My initial diagnosis, without resorting to hypnosis, finds you're letting a psychosis dominate. For your trouble is osmosis, even osmosis neurosis. I said, stop the hocus pocus, tell me straight. Well, your osmosis has discreetly quite absorbed yourself completely. There is almost nothing left of you, he said. Your complex isn't varied, but it is complexion-airy. In psychiatry, we say, holes in the head. You can't analyze me. I'm nobody. Life won't recognize me. I'm nobody. Whatever I think goes forever unsaid. The thoughts dribble out through the holes in my head. Life won't recognize me. I'm nobody. To the chair whose wheels on its legs are staring me down, all the nightmares coming on. To the plastic bag whose monstrous head that I have to turn around to keep from knowing what I know. To the skeleton on the wall, to the light blinking alone. To the face in my mirror, I smile in the dark. And what a sight. There's just some things I gotta fight. Laying in the bed in the eye of the storm. All my fears are still warm. I see you looking at me. I feel your eyes in my mind. I'll laugh it off this time and you're back with a smile. To the faces, to the endless crowds of faces that melt into my world like clues in a game. To all the rabbit holes that I've fallen along, bumping my head every step of the way. To the shadows on my ceiling, to the cracks in my wall, to the darkness around me, I smile. And what
but I'll still have my little world, even if only to play, me and my friends.